Alright, welcome back to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, Part 1, Chapter 8. The Swamp mission. Start out with getting our items as usual. I think this is Tornado telling us that he's not going to come with us, but he is going to give us a Restore Staff, which is hypothetically useful. There are some bandits with poison axes, I think, in the next chapter. Meep! Oh, I think this is a goddess icon. Or Ashura icon, sure. Which gives +2 luck, which is not super impactful. Can reduce, increase dodge, so effectively reduce enemy curves, which is, nice. Okay, so I guess I'll start here. Do we have any supports to strengthen? No. Jill has a unit available support. It's Micaiah. That's not really what we want. I don't know what we do want, but it's not that. Volug, Micaiah, Laura, and Samus. So Volug and Samus would be better than Laura and Samus, but I don't know if we're gonna even be bringing him. So maybe I shouldn't be looking at this yet. But yeah, not a whole lot going on here. Oh, there's. Okay, well, let's see. Do we get any skills? Or no. Okay. Still have Savior that we could potentially take off of somebody. Vika's Shriek, I think, even actually says, yeah, Bird Lagoos only, so it's not really relevant. Tormod's Clarity costs 15, so we could give that to somebody else. That's definitely something to think about. Giving it to Soth could be fun. Giving it to Volug or Zahark could be fun. I guess Micaiah could take it, but Tornado, I guess, would like it if he got to actually participate. So yeah, that's something I think I'll revisit as well. We still don't have anybody with any capped stats. And bonus experience is still going to be brutal to try to distribute. So I guess let's look in the bargain bin. A Worm Slayer. Wow, that's expensive. Oh my. Oh, by the way, I did realize that last chapter I missed a Master Seal. It was located like by the center northern jail cell. It's like there's that corridor in the north, and then there's a Master Seal like diagonally up to the right of the rightmost tile, and that so it's like at the bottom right of the right wall of that top jail cell. So that's unfortunate. Although right now I have 2, I think, and right now, I mean, I guess I would like to have a 3rd, ideally, like maybe Jill, Edward, and Nolan would use them, but so not the end of the world. Fortunate. Anyway, so the Worm Slayer, yeah, like I said, that's really expensive. There are some enemy wyverns in the next chapter. I don't know that I need the Worm Slayer to take them out. It might still be a good weapon to have just in general. Certainly, much later in the game when you fight Dragon Lagoos, it could be useful. I don't know. There's probably other opportunities to get them between now and then. I don't know if I need to buy it for that reason. more wind edges, javelins, and hand axes. I have apparently 6 javelins, so I don't think I'm going to bother with that. 4 hand axes, and 3 wind edges. So maybe I'll get the wind edge, particularly since, again, oh, I can buy blade weapons now. Great lances, and steel daggers. And other tomes. Actually, something I didn't. Oh no, wait, never mind. That's. I was about to say I'd realized that Ileana had the E weapon ranks, and I was wondering about that, and then I just remembered. Oh, it's because she got promoted. Anyway, all right. So at the very least, Laura can take this restore staff. She's obviously not, or Makai obviously can't use it right now. Put this in the inventory for now. So Tormod would like thunder magic for the next chapter, but I think he'll just get that from Ileana. In fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at that chapter, because I don't think there's much else I can do here without taking another look at this. Alright, time to push people into the swamp. So the like gimmick with this chapter is we want to try to rescue these people from the swamp. For whatever reason, they push them into the swamp, and then they wade into the swamp to kill them, which is like, be easier to just, you know, kill them before pushing them into the swamp, but whatever, it gives us time to respond. I guess it is supposed to be a trap, but I don't know that they had to actually leave the people alive in order for the trap to succeed. Maybe they did. One thing about this chapter is it has like a lot of fixed starting positions, if I recall correctly. Nyla and Raphael show up. I want to say in the top left. Yeah, here they come. I guess I'll talk about Nyla and Raphael in a bit, but short version is that they're both amazing. Alright. Yeah, so like these 3 are all fixed. These 3 are all fixed. Makai is fixed, Soth is fixed. So we get 4 units to play with, I believe, here. Yeah. Alright, well, I think at this point, that's... Oh, you're right, we don't get to bring Jill. I'd forgotten about that. Because of course she could fly over the swamp, and we can't make it that easy. I mean, Vika can do so as well, but she starts with no gauge, so she's not doing a whole lot initially. Although there is some Olivia grass for sale, which you can use to build up the gauge, but I don't know if I want to spend the money on that. So here's one of the, I guess, Draco Knight, not Wyvern, but whatever, I mentioned, and I'm pretty sure there's some reinforcement ones that come in as well. I don't think there's anything going on in terms of stealable items. A lot of mages, and then bandits with some of whom have poison axes. Maybe all of them have poison axes. That guy's a steel axe. And that guy's a hand axe. And he's really ready to throw it. I would think his arm would be getting tired by now. Anyway, so at this point, I think we can pretty easily just trade off Ileana's tomes to Tormod, and this will give him the option to use the thunder magic on the Wyvern. And there's no real need for him to have wind magic, so we don't need to buy anything where that's concerned. Oh, hey, a Seraph robe! Huh. Well, That's cool. All right. Well, as long as I'm messing with items for new characters, where is? Oh, there she is. Let's talk about Raphael and Nyla. Uh, so, if you thought that Morim was insane, check out Nyla. I mean, she's a good Laguz Royal. She has form shift, always allows her to stay transformed. She's effectively a third tier unit. With Laguz, I forget. I mean, they cap out at 40 without ever having a class change. I don't know exactly what the level correspondence is supposed to be. It might just be that, you know, like it's, you know, a level 1 Laguz would be like a level 1 from like second tier Bayark, perhaps. Or it might be something a little bit like lower than that. I'm not sure. But in any case, she's got her third tier skill, Savage, so she can just completely blow people up. She's got Guard, the goofy skill that Soth has, except she doesn't apparently support anyone yet. So I don't know what that's about. Glare, she can immobilize somebody. This is mostly a way to like have her deal with somebody without killing them in case you want to give the kill to somebody else, because there's nobody that she's gonna glare at that she could just kill. That may not be true later in the game. I don't know if I've ever tried, but at this point it's certainly true. I mean, 54 attack, 227 hit, 111 avoid. Like, I mean, her stats are nuts. Yeah. So she's a complete powerhouse. Then we've got Raphael, the Heron. So Raphael is in. So the comparison point with him as a Heron is to Rayson. I mean, both Raphael and Rayson are better. You know, they're not in game. They're not dancers, but mechanically they're dancers, and they're better dancers than, you know, like any of the other dancers in the series, because they can. I think there are dancers that can affect multiple targets in like maybe like Thracia or some other game that I haven't played. But basically, you know, from the GBA games onwards, they're the only ones that can dance for multiple units at once. So they're both amazing. Raphael has Rayson, Path of Radiance, has the advantage that when he transforms, he can fly, and also that's when he gets his, you know, multi-dance. Raphael, of course, can always dance for everyone around him, or sing, whatever. So, I mean, he's just, like, absolutely incredible in that respect. But he does only have 5 movement. He never gains flight. Or maybe he does transform, but he doesn't, like, gain movement and doesn't gain Canto. I think that's what it is. And does Rayson always have Canto? I can't remember. In this game, I can't remember. He definitely doesn't have Canto on Path of Radiance. He may not have Canto in this game. He may have Canto when he's flying. I really don't remember. But in any case, so like it's a tough decision between Raphael and Rayson on like who's the better Heron, like whether you want because, you know, there's ways to mitigate Rayson being untransformed, but it just still does like require some managing. Anyway, he'll be incredibly valued now. He also restores HP to adjacent units, which Rayson also does, and Leanne. They also learn other songs that I don't know that I ever use, because allowing people to act again is so good. Alright, so I did want to give Micaiah a Seraph Robe, and let's see, I assume it's 7 HP, so that would push her up to 28. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that at this point. Like, having her continue to use Paragon for a while would be nice. Is certainly more valuable than having her have a couple of HP recovery to put towards sacrifice. So I don't know who I would use it on instead. I mean, potentially I would use it on Jill, but Jill is not going to be available in this chapter, so that's not pressing. I don't think there's anybody else I'd rather use it on than them. So I think I probably just won't use it right now. Let's see. So we've also got Self has an extra vulnerary. Put that away. Torma does not have a vulnerary. Nyla definitely does not need a concoction. Like, she will not use that. Realistically, Moram won't. Actually, Moram might take damage while he's untransformed, so... Vika, you can have an actual vulnerary. Raphael should not be taking damage, but in case he does, give him a vulnerary. Do we want to give that herb to somebody else? I guess we'll just dump all of his stuff because he's not coming and won't be coming. I guess I'll go ahead and dump Tornado stuff too. I mean, I don't know when he's gonna join us again. He may actually. I forget whether he's available for any game. He probably is. Probably is. Anyway, Alright, so yeah, going back to the question of what like we want to do weapon-wise, getting Soth a steel dagger would certainly be nice. Hand axe-wise, Nolan doesn't need a door key. Hand axe-wise, Nolan is fine. Jill is also fine. So we don't really need to get another hand axe. Let's see. Zahark would probably like an iron blade, although I did just forge him that sword, so maybe he doesn't need one. Wind edge wise, I'm also reasonable position. I guess I can trade these. But yeah, I'm pretty sure at some point you can buy wind edges too. I think maybe you just can't forge them, but yeah, I don't really feel like I need that. And then we come down to people who don't need anything, so yeah, so we don't need a whole lot. I might buy Laura another heal staff, just because, like, I don't know when I get to actually buy men's, and I don't know that I want to, like, just be using that exclusively. Alright. Oh, there was something else I wanted to look at. I can't remember what. Alright, so Iron Blade. Yeah, actually, Iron Blade is really pretty bad compared to the Steel Sword. One more might for minus 15 hit is a pretty steep penalty to pay for that one additional might. It also weighs 2 more, which doesn't really matter to anybody at this point, but I think all of... Oh, but the Iron Great Lance is only one more... Like, is only minus 5 hit and plus 1 weight for that extra might. Okay. Iron Poleaxe, minus 10 hit and plus 1 weight for plus 1 might. And of course, bows don't have that concept. And then we got our Steel Dagger, which, as I said, I'm going to grab and give to Stoth. Yeah, I don't need any of this. Does Nolan want an Iron Poleaxe? Or would I rather just maybe forge him an axe? Or, let's see, a jack is one more might than an iron poleaxe, so I mean, that's certainly an option. Yeah, he's already way down by the steel axe, though he's not really got enough speed to double anyone anyway. How much does it cost to forge one of those? So 1,400 to forge one without the hit increase. I mean, it's already a 15 hit increase over the iron poleaxe, of course. And then 2,400 to max out the hit rate. Versus 400 for. I mean, this is dirt cheap as these things go. So that is a consideration. I mean, I could give it to him. He doesn't have to use it as his primary weapon. He's still got the steel axe. He probably also doesn't need to bring the hammer for this chapter. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get him one, just because it's cheap. And we'll go ahead and store the hammer. Like I said, I'm not going to need that. This chapter, no armor knights to be found. So that just leaves the Worm Slayer for one of these two. Probably Zahark, given that Edward is full. Yeah, gosh, that's expensive. I'm actually just gonna quick check on what the availability of this is. There, it looks like there's 2 of them before part 4, and this is 1. And then 3 in part 4. Unclear what. I mean, I'm sure there will be plenty of wyvern enemies to be fought with it. Yeah. I mean, I guess I do have enough money to buy it, and I can sell the arm scroll if I really need more later. So I think I'll go ahead and get it. Effective damage is pretty good in this game. This is, yeah, I mean, that is a lot of might. In fact, well, okay, it's no more powerful than the Pukums, but it is as powerful. Just not that I would want to be using it, you know, for not effective might purposes, but I mean, yeah, it's strong. All right, I think that probably is pretty much it. Oh, I wanted to think about Clarity. So it could be fun to give it to Raphael. Assuming I can. Let's save first and then test that. Yeah. All right. Could also be fun to give it to like Nyla and really have her just zoom around, but I think giving it to Raphael is pretty strong. Okay. So, as I mentioned, the sort of gimmick in this chapter is to save these green prisoners. I think they do move around a little bit, but generally the goal is to like as move to get away. Generally the goal is like take out this guy and the other and anybody else who's like immediately threatening them, grab these guys and like dump them in the middle of the map where the enemies can't really get to them. And there's a bunch of people who can rescue. They're pretty light. Unlike that fat soldier that Vika couldn't rescue in the previous chapter. They're not. I mean, they're not. I guess they're not super light, but they're not super heavy either. So we have a 6-turn turn count to rout the enemy, which is quite aggressive, let's say. And then we get another 100 XP per, so that's their 375 bonus experience, and then another 100 XP per surviving prisoner. So yeah, as I mentioned, we can't really do anything with these guys anyway. Tormod will most likely be taking this guy out, and then these two will just be sort of trying to prevent, you know, screen the green units. Nyla may attempt to come down and like solo these guys or something to that effect. Basically prevent them from getting, from getting in here. Now I'd have to look up what the exact movement values for units in the swamp are, although I guess I'll be able to test that with my own guys. And then this party will probably focus on coming up here and clearing out these guys. Yeah. Like I said, I think there may be another Wyvern reinforcement that comes down from down here. I mean, this guy is a problem in his own right. I do know that it's possible to rescue all of them, so that will definitely be the goal. All right. I guess this actually looks pretty good. So, all right. Yeah, ideally, I would like to be like. It's too bad they don't have Kanto. Yeah, there's also the option of just letting Nyla like go over here completely by herself, and then sending Raphael with Volug over this way. Is Nyla? I mean, you know, she won't be able to counterattack all of these guys, but she won't have any problem killing them. You know, when she does attack them, and she will, you know, potentially be able to take out these guys. So yeah, sending Volug this way with Raphael might make more sense. Pretty sure Tormod won't have too much trouble to. Oh my. Well, I guess Micaiah can finish him. I want to say Vika can at least show. Nope, she cannot. All right. I think what I might actually want to do is put these guys in range to get attacked so that they transform. Let's see, 99 hit, 34. That's not great. That is not great. Yeah, Moram actually gets doubled here. And does take some damage, though not really a lot, but yeah, I don't know. That Olivia grass is so expensive. There are, I think, some items on this map. There's 3 coins, and then there's an arm scroll here. but no Olivia Grass. There's Olivia Grass in the next chapter. But... Alright. So Edward can definitely take this guy out. So Nolan and Micaiah can team up to take that guy out, and then I don't doubt that... Well, maybe I should actually doubt that Zahar can take this guy out. Yeah. He is beefy. My gosh. Though him not dying isn't the end of the world. And the other thing is, if I do send Bolek this way, then I can go with that. Yeah, let's see. So we want to route in 6 turns. If Nyla comes down here, she takes her 4 turns to take out all 4 of these guys. Potentially I end up sending Bolek back that direction at some point. But 4 turns is less than 6 turns is the point. So yeah, and then meanwhile, like, everyone else can like work their way around here, which is the harder thing. Going to be the harder thing to get done in 6 turns. So I think that's how I'm gonna play this. Yeah, and Laura can come up and heal Edward after he attacks, so that's fine. Although maybe what I should do is start with the Thani on this guy so that Edward can support, or sorry, Nolan can support Edward. Maybe he'll dodge. Oh, actually, Micaiah's in the way of... That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, Zahark is more likely to go off on this guy. Because of Adept. So, yeah. I guess let's start with that. There we go. Killing him exactly. And dodging. Excellent. Thank you, Zahark. Good man. Oh, I forgot that Bolek could have come over and killed someone. Well, actually, maybe this is... I don't know. Rip cancel. Never happens. I think it happened like once that I actually canceled in a situation where I would have otherwise taken a counterattack. Oh, wow! Bang! Okay, so... Oh, I forgot about... Forgot about this guy. He might actually... Let's see. He's a bandit, so he only has 5 moves, so... If the swamp costs 3, which I suspect it does, and I really should have tested... let's see. If it costs 2, then Tormod would be able to move to here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it probably does. So he probably can't get to this guy. Probably. Yeah, so should I still send Bolek this way is the question. Actually, if I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Well... Go ahead and have Nyla eat this guy. Delicious. Bolek doesn't even kill that guy. Yeah, it doesn't really seem worth sending Bullock that way. I guess the other thing I could do, like sending Bullock out in front of everybody else isn't speeding things up that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he would get attacked by this hand axe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not by this guy. It's like I could just shove Raphael forward so that he's in position to like chant for everyone. I think I'm actually gonna do that. All right. Alright, I guess we'll just use the highest accuracy weapon. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't... If I put Murim here, he might attack Murim and then charge Murim's gauge and so on and so forth. Meanwhile, this guy... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Like, I might actually want to lure him out so that... Oh, I think Tormod is... Oh, well... I might want to lure him out so that Tormod can come zap him with the thunder. And so that he can't, like... Or doesn't move, like, diagonally up this way, and then I just, like, can't stop him from hitting one of these. So... This is assuming he's going to start moving, which I'm pretty sure he will. Good as a kill for Nyla. Whiff! Yeah. Oh, it doesn't show the gauge charging. Weird. Ow. Punch! Alright, so that guy put himself in a position where he's not going to be able to attack the prisoners. So that's good. Alright. Yeah, so we need... I guess we'll shove like this. Oh. Alright. Yeah. Zap. Okay, so everyone should be safe. This guy, yeah, this guy doesn't have any. Well, I guess. Oh, those are real swamps. Okay. I guess we'll just take out the guy who's closest. The villagers. Nom. Alright, so we can make like a... Oh, no, not quite. Alright, I guess we'll just get everybody as far forward as we can and then chant for them and not really worry too much about getting whoever's attacking him involved in that. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see. How far can Micaiah get? I guess that is far enough to support Soth. And then, yeah, we might chant there. Bang! Alright. Team speed. So... Is Zahark even going to be able to get far enough from here? 2, 3, 4. I don't think he is. Unless, like, Vola comes up and shoves him... But shoving him this way... 1, 2, 3... Oh, no, it does help. Okay. So I'll put Zahark here. I guess just advance them a little bit. Oh. Hi, Micaiah. Alright. Push Zahark. Meh. Well, I guess it's not... I mean, I don't want him to take the extra damage, so I guess what we'll do is... just like the Iron Sword and... Actually, it doesn't even matter if he takes the extra damage. Oh. I guess I should have... Oh, okay, never mind. There's gonna be a thing about, like, killing on enemy phase or something, but whatever. That's fine, too. Zahark leveled, strength, speed, defense, skill. I like it. I like it. Alright, we got use out of that Iron Sword. No one could deny it. Alright. Alright, I guess what we'll do... Oh, Makai can only get that far anyway. Oh, but... Nah. Okay, fine. Laura will just be behind and probably end up being the one... Oh, I forgot to buy Laura a heal staff. Nah, she's not going to be using this very much this turn, or this half anyway. It's going to be pretty fast. Shoving Soth down actually does make sense. Hey! Look at all this progress. Hey! So much progress. It's actually conceivable to be that. Well, no, I was gonna say it's conceivable that Nyla is going to be like the slow leg of this, but punch dead. Ah, he actually gets respectable XP for that too. Ow. Kick. Oh, that guy could be a problem. He doesn't have a hand axe, does he? If he does, that is bad news. Okay, he does not. Yeah, a couple shoves on Soth could actually allow him to come up here and knife this guy and then kill him on enemy phase. And they're still not even particularly close to ready to transform. Alright, I guess what we could do with Tormod is come up here, attack him, and then have Vika push him into the push so that he's like got some cover against these two. Well, let's see how well he does against this guy. Not quite a kill, but... Alright, sure. Or maybe that was a bad idea. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Alright, well... It's just too amusing to shove the enemy. That's the problem. Alright, I guess he's just gonna stand here. Or should I use the Elf Thunder for the crit rate? I mean, he's got his hit rates up now, so, like, it's... Yeah, I think it's worth it. Even if he doesn't crit this guy, maybe he ends up critting one of the others. Alright, I think we'll move... Oh, he's not going to take the bushes anyway, because he's going to want to attack probably Murin. So, Vika... I don't know what she's doing. She's going to heal, but I don't know where to put her. So, if we... Let's see... Wants to shove Soph. I mean, I guess we can have it be Nolan and Folug. Alright, never mind about taking him out on enemy phase. But he'll go down next player phase. Alright, then Raphael... Man, this is not impressive. I guess... Gosh. Can he... Okay, so we'll have Micaiah move here. We'll have Edward come back and rescue her. Laura comes here. Raphael comes here. And Chance. Now we can proceed. Yeah, they're all too far away to do anything of note. Two, three, four, five. So if they had ranged weapons, but they don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, alright. Doesn't really matter. I'll put Vika back here somewhere. Just in case she can do something. Well, I don't know. Oh, right. Nom nom nom. Yeah, I was talking about dropping people off in the middle, but I guess I didn't really need to do that. I remember doing it. I'm not exactly sure why. No doubles. Man. Oh, don't run away. Can't have that. Yay, poison. Man, they didn't even go after Murim. That's kind of hilarious, actually. All right, he's about to transform, so hitting the 6-turn limit shouldn't be too big of a problem, because we're just gonna... Activate your mastery skill against the defenseless priest. That, yes, excellent. Man, I can't believe he doesn't double. All right, maybe I'll just go take out the guy who's fleeing. He hit 23, 22. Oh god, he actually dies if he... Okay, these are both Swamp Tiles. For a second I was afraid that this guy would be able to come out and hit this guy with a hand axe, but no. No, that should be okay. Well, I know I'm doing this. Alright. How does the Hark do up here? 10, 11. Yeah, not spectacular. Yeah. I'd like to get Micaiah in support range of Soth, more for his avoid than for damage. I don't think I'll have trouble taking them all out by turn 6. Let's see. So only the mages are ranged. Oh, is he? He's a sage. That's a promoted enemy. He doesn't look that much scarier than these guys, but he's quite a bit faster, I guess. Well, Zahark's avoid is pretty good, so I guess if he stands in the bushes, he should be alright. There is a fire mage, so Volug would prefer to be not hit by that. I would really like to occupy both of these bushes so that these guys don't come into the bushes, but I guess it doesn't matter that much. They're less of the, like, well, they shouldn't be that hard to take down, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So Nolan going here seems fine, because the mages can't reach him from there. Not that that would necessarily be a huge issue, but... They can hit Zahark, but I don't know if I want him equipping a Wind Edge. Oh, okay, maybe I do want him equipping a Wind Edge. It's better than I would have expected. Alright, yeah, so... let's just have him stand here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm okay with one of these guys coming up and attacking Edward, so put him here with a steel sword. And then Micaiah wants to be maybe, well, actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I think support range for Micaiah is just not a thing that is happening. So... would it make sense, after I just moved Laura less far than she could have, because I wanted Raphael to move over there, to have Raphael send Volug back down here? I think it might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, actually. Alright, so... making great use of Raphael's multi-target chant, but oh well. It's a, I mean, it's a little awkward on this map because he starts like off in the corner, away from most of the party, and you know. What? Man, rescue mechanics in this game. Let's see, 22, 23, so yeah, she would survive 2 attacks. I guess I'll go ahead and never use another herb just in case like she can manage to get killed by poison or some crap. Oh, this is the guy with the hand axe. Never mind. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I can actually, like, screen Tormod. He's just gonna have to dodge an attack or not get attacked twice, which he might not. I mean, for some reason, the guy with the hand axe attacked him. I don't really know why. Maybe they had a chance to kill him last turn, and I just didn't notice because one of the attacks missed. But, yeah... Ow! Well, as payment, Zark kills the boss for his 14 damage. Alright, well that makes it a lot less likely that Zark is at risk. Nicely done. Hey! Speed. Oh. Okay, now they attack Warren. He's ready to transform. Oh. Okay. Ow. Vika, not quite, but she might be, she might gain enough gauge between phases to transform. She does like a barrel roll when she's doing that. It's awesome. Oh, hey. There is a Wyvern reinforcement. He's just kind of late to the party. Okay, so we really want to get... Actually, Nyla can move over here and potentially help out with this next turn. These are all bushes, so she can get through. So if there's like, you know, one guy remaining or something. Raphael is sadly not going to get any experience this turn in all likelihood. It's a great crying shame, I will tell you. So... wonder... Oh. No doubles. Alright, get him, Pookums. Now let's get Leo up here, or Leo, Edward. Whatever your name is. Strength! Ah, no speed. Man, he really is not leveling speed that well. I was looking at, Meng's just finished, Chapter 1. Chapter 1. He's played the prologue in Chapter 1. Edward is level... I think he starts at level 4. I think he was level 7. And he had 15 speed. My Edward has 17 speed. 6 levels later. So, like, yeah. If he had... I mean, you see how much more often Volog doubles than Edward. He's got 19 speed. Edward could easily have 19 speed at this point. Frustrating. Alright, so this is a Micaiah kill here, hopefully. Yeah. Oh, wait. That was actually a Owen kill, probably. And Micaiah was going to sacrifice. I just lost track of what I was doing. That's okay. Whack! Ah. Nolan has received his anointing. Alright, shift these two. Oh, is that how that works? No, I thought it was, okay, that's fine. It's fine. We still have enough firepower, hopefully. Die! Zap! Well, no, we actually don't. Do I make this attack? I mean, if Volog doesn't... Oh, gosh, I probably don't. Oh, that's annoying. Morim would have just, like, obliterated one of these guys. He would have obliterated the guy that... the other one, specifically. Or I guess, actually... Let's see, Hand Axe is going to do more damage than Venom Axe. So... But there's also the poison itself to consider. I mean, Volog can almost certainly finish this guy off. Maybe. Actually, he might... No, I think... Let's see, assuming he's like even three or even 4 through the swamp. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he'll still be able to get down here and attack this guy. Yeah, let's go after him. Alright, well, he missed, so... It's all fine. Oh, and she has Kanto. That's nice. Actually, let's, stick her in the bush. Ugh, jeez. Alright, well, I'm gonna get Nyla moving this way. I'll go ahead and have Volog finish this guy off. Nom 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 nom. And oh, poor Raphael. Rip XP. Alright, I need to make sure I don't put Raphael in range of this guy. 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure he can't even make it to the other spot, but I really would be just so sad if, Do I actually want to give this kill to, like... How much is this guy gonna heal? Like, a couple hit points. I don't think I'll have any trouble taking out the rest of these guys. No one's about to hit a level like him to get that level. So, yeah, we'll just, like... Oh, there's hidden items. Hidden items. That's what Salt wants to do. Where is that thing? Let's see. I think it's there. Oh, there's a coin, like, somewhere right around here. This map is hard to read. I think it's... Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so here, and then these 2 spaces are not water, that's water. Okay, those are not water. This is water, but it... Okay, so it's right there. Which is to say, not where he can get to it. Whatever. I'll put him over here then. Prepare to get the arm scroll. It's more valuable than a coin. Okay, what? What the? They can go through the... What? Why did I even move him? Oh my god, why? Oh, seriously? Seriously? I wouldn't... How would I even... How would I even do that? I mean, I guess I could have killed them last turn if I had been a little bit more efficient. If I had been set myself up to take this guy out. If Moram had taken that guy out specifically. Ugh. Alright. That's fine. This is not that difficult of a chapter, as it turns out. Alright. Yeah. We're, I think we're ready to try this again.